Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Brady here. First of all, I want to thank you guys for the concern. No, I do not have COVID-19 or any of the sorts. Actually, in my last video, even though I sounded super sick and I thought I was sick, a couple hours afterwards, I was completely fine. So we're all good and ready to make another video. Now, hopefully you guys clicked on this video to be informed about Instagram action blocked and not trying to get out of Instagram action blocked, because nobody likes to be action blocked and it slows progress and slows Instagram and makes you look like a bad account. But today, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to fix getting action blocked, how to prevent getting action blocked, everything to do with action blocked, understanding action blocked. A lot of action blocked today, guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So what is getting action blocked on Instagram? Essentially, as you guys know, you guys can't DM, comment, like, anything along those lines. It completely shuts your account down for God knows how long. Sometimes it'll say just for 24 hours. Other times it'll give you no period of time. So we're going to get into, first of all, why Instagram action blocks you in the first place. So the biggest result of action block, and probably the least likely to affect your account, is just too much interaction. You're liking too much, you're commenting too much, you're following too much. These things really aren't going to have a giant effect on your account. Obviously, you're going to be action blocked for multiple hours. However, these aren't the worst ones I've seen for sure. And when this happens, obviously all you got to do is scale back your interactions, just stay off Instagram for a bit. Don't be mass following people, don't be mass liking people, because Instagram's going to take that as spammy, especially if you're a new account. When you go ahead and mass follow really quick and like and comment, if you're a newer account, they're going to instantly take it as spammy and they're going to action block you right away. If you have an older account, you can actually follow more at a time and unfollow more at a time. I've seen on some of my older accounts. But when starting a newer account, make sure you only follow, I would say, to 100 to 200 a day, and make sure you spread it out through the day so it doesn't seem too spammy. Number two has to do with direct messages. It's when you send a DM to somebody we follow in the first 30 minutes. So when you first follow somebody, don't send them a DM like, hey, check out my product, because again, you do that 5-10 times, Instagram's going to know right away this guy is doing way too much and is becoming way too spammy, and Instagram does not like spam at all, so they're going to be able to shut that down right away. And that action block may be longer than the interaction action block depending on what you were saying and stuff like that. Again, these action blocks can be 1 week, 2 weeks, 24 hours, so you just want to avoid it overall, especially if you're trying to grow your account. Any progress, it's stopping is obviously progress lost, so you want to avoid these at all costs. Number three, a lot of people actually don't know a lot about, and that is constantly using the same hashtag list on every single piece of content. So for me, when I use theme pages and stuff along those lines, I usually have 2 to 3 lists that I switch up every time, and they actually work really well with getting me on the explore page and other hashtag lists. Just make sure you don't use the same hashtag list every single time, multiple times in a row, because after a couple weeks or a month or two, if you're using the same hashtags, you're actually going to get action blocked, or you're going to get some of your growth suppressed, and again, you want to avoid that at all costs. And number 4 is the worst thing to get action blocked on, is that is using a third-party bot app. I haven't seen too many of them recently, but I remember when I had the old Android, it was nuts. I used to use Instagram bot accounts. I would get like 1,000 followers in like 3 days. It was absolutely nuts. And then my whole account got action blocked and it got shadow banned for like 3 months. Again, something you really want to avoid. Instagram takes bots extremely serious. This is the worst one to get action blocked on yet, because actually it signs you out of your account. You have to sign back in, prove that it's you, and then they're going to know right away if it's a bot or not, because Instagram is not stupid, and you're going to get action blocked for a very long time, and your account is more than likely going to get shadow banned for a long time. So those are the 4 or 5 key things that actually get you action blocked. Now let's go ahead and talk about how you can fix being action blocked and prevent it in the future. So there's an unwritten rule on Instagram that you have 1,400 actions a day on your account before they consider you spammy. So there's actually a list. I'm going to go ahead and throw it up right here that I actually just looked up, and it's actually really cool, the strategy that they use. So go ahead and use this. This is so you actually stay under that action line, so you don't have any kind of scare of getting action blocked in general, so you can actually still interact on your account, get huge growth while doing it in a nice, safe manner. Again, 1,400 actions per day is actually a ton of actions, so just don't go over them and try to follow this list and try to balance them out, and that is one of the best ways you can grow and not get action blocked and just automatically prevent it in the future. And this list is actually for newer accounts, so like I said, if you're a newer account, you're more susceptible to action block because you are newer. With an aged account, I would say anywhere from 6 months to a year I would consider to be an official aged account. You can actually have more interactions and more actions without trying to get blocked or banned on Instagram. This is one that I've actually used quite often, and it seemed to work really well for me, and that is just literally logging out of your account and logging back in. Sometimes I'd get interaction action blocked, and they would just be like, hey, no more liking, no more commenting, no more following for you, and I would just log out, log back in, and it would be fine. Now again, I wouldn't continue to like, because that would just lead to a worse action block, so I would just say, okay, I'm done now. But I did get rid of the action block, so I could respond to DMs and to respond to comments and things of that nature without getting action blocked. Now this is if the log out, log in system did not work. This is number 7. And that is logging into your friend's device or switching to data. Now what this is going to do, it's actually going to change your IP address, which Instagram seems to use to track to action block you. So if you really want to see the extent of your action block, go ahead and sign into your friend's phone on your account and see if you're still action blocked. If you are, then clearly this action block is serious. And on to the last step. Again, this is the worst of the worst. If you logged into your friend's device, if you logged out, if you tried all these tactics and you really don't want to wait, try to report it to Instagram. If you think that you were falsely accused or falsely action blocked, which most of the time, let's be honest, you probably weren't. You were probably using some automated bot or interacting way too quick. But if so, if somehow you got action blocked and you have no idea why, go ahead and report it to Instagram. Be like, look, I'm not doing anything scammy. I'm not doing anything spammy. I'm good. But again, that's usually not the case. Usually Instagram's pretty good with that kind of stuff. But if so, if you're that one viewer out there that's like, what the heck, man, why am I action blocked? Go ahead and report it to Instagram. That's probably the best tactic I can use for that. There really, like I said, there really is no way to just wipe away an action block. It sucks, but these are the best tactics you can use, and I bet you guys haven't learned about these before, because even when I did some research for this video, I did not really understand the whole friend thing, log into the friend's phone, but actually a lot of people, as I was looking it up, seemed to work for them. So like I said, go ahead and give it a shot. It seems like it works. And again, depending on your action block, sometimes you're just gonna have to do the last step, which is unfortunately letting time pass. This again does suck, but eventually you will be unbanned, especially if you've been only action blocked once. It'll probably take 24 to 48 hours. Now, if this has happened multiple times, you can expect 1 to 2 weeks, if in some cases up to months. I really hope that's not you right now. Again, just try to avoid being action blocked in the first place. That's why I went over in the beginning of the video. So for the next time, you just don't get action blocked, and you can avoid it completely by lowering your interactions, because more than likely you're a new account who just started going crazy. So slow down and just, you know, slowly grow. Trust me, it'll be worth it in the long run. The turtle wins the race, not the hare. Remember that. If you guys enjoyed the video and this was helpful for you, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I go over Instagram content all the time. I have my own Instagram theme page series. I cover all Instagram, so go ahead and drop me a follow, I guess a sub, and a like. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned something new today, and I wish you guys the best on your Instagram accounts. Like always, peace out. See you in the next video.